Hello everybody and welcome to my channel. Today's video is about why am I starting a YouTube channel. And the reason why is because even though I found a lot of really cool content creators that talk about starch solution and plant-based eating, and then I've also found interesting doctors that will talk a lot about perimenopause, I really haven't found a whole lot on YouTube about all things, right? Eating plant-based, fat loss, and doing that while in perimenopause. I just haven't found them. Maybe they're out there. So that's one of the reasons. I think there's a lot of great female doctors, physicians that talk a lot about perimenopause and hormones and all that, which is awesome. But I just haven't found someone who is talking about all the different things, and so I thought maybe I'll be that person. So I think it's really important that there are people in this stage of life who are talking about fat loss and plant-based eating. And anyway, so my background is that I'm a certified health coach, and a few years ago, for several years in the town I lived before this town, I had a part-time health coaching business, and I really liked coaching women, helping women with fat loss, improving their life, finding balance, all of those things. And I really miss doing that, and I haven't been able to like restart that business where I am now. So part of the reason is I just want to be able to connect with other people in the same stage of life, and like I said, build that sense of community. So my personal background is I was vegetarian starting at age 18, and I was vegetarian for probably 20 years, and then I spent a few years eating poultry and fish and dairy. That was probably about 8 years, and then several years ago I went fully plant-based and vegan, and that's been probably 7 years now. And so the background for that was largely based on a book called The Starch Solution, which was written by Dr. John McDougall, and it's a great book if you haven't read it. Anyway, it talks about all the amazing health benefits and reversal of disease through high starch, low fat, plant-based foods. So that's kind of my background on how I started out with my plant-based journey. So how I differ from other people, I think, that I've seen on YouTube, is that I like to incorporate protein in my diet very regularly. And on the Starch Solution for maximum weight loss, you would cut out all fat, all overt fats, so avocados, nuts, seeds, any kind of soy products, that kind of stuff. And I don't do that. So for me, I incorporate basically tofu or some kind of soy product in my diet at least twice a day, if not 3 times a day. And the reason for that is because, you know, after the age of 30, women especially start losing muscle by about 3 to 5% every decade. And I want to maintain my muscle. I work out or lift weights, heavy weights, 4 days a week. It's important to me to maintain muscle. And so eating enough protein helps with that. So for me, I feel like I eat, basically it's a high starch and moderate protein sort of way of eating. And that's worked really well for me so far. And part of the reasons it's so important that we maintain our muscle mass as we get older is because as you lose your muscle, your metabolism also slows. So the more muscle you have built, the faster your metabolism is. And that's obviously really important. So anyway, that is why I'm starting this YouTube channel, and I appreciate you being here. Thank you so much. Please leave a comment or a question if you'd like, and I will see you soon. Bye.